you start living this way, everything in your life changes. Everything changes. And into balance. That's how it changes. Right? You don't want the change that's going into chaos. Right? Because that change is possible too. But we want the good change. And that, we're going to have to work at that. And that's what we're talking about, this uphill climb, right? It's a challenge now. We've got to work at this. We've got to get over those habits of being lazy, right? Because that's a characteristic of the Kali Yuga, the Dark Age, They were lazy. They were weak. They were sensitive. Everything bothered them, Priyabans, they sit in the ice cold, meditate, no bother. Get a cold, huh? That never happens. It don't matter if I sit in freezing ice for days. I'm not going to get a cold. That doesn't happen. That's all because they keep telling you, oh, if you go out in the snow, you're going to get cold. And so we believed it, and now we manifest the cold, every now and then when we go out in India, it's different. They don't believe that if you go out into the cold, you'll catch a cold. They believe if you eat ice cream in the cold, you'll catch a cold. And you all go over there, don't eat ice cream, you'll catch a cold. It's silly. We just believe that. And so the consciousness picks it up and we go with that. And that becomes our reality. What we believe becomes our reality. It's the truth. And the truth is what's going to set you free, right? That's why they keep saying that. So if you're not free, there's a signal. You didn't get the truth because you're not free. And I'm not talking about you ain't in jail. I'm not talking about that kind of freedom. I'm talking about the freedom from a cigarette, freedom from a cup of coffee, freedom from anger, jealousies, right? There's some people, that they're always angry. They got nothing to be angry about, but they're still angry. It's just a habit of being angry. That's all. And if they could break that habit. One time a guy went to our guru, Paramount Suriname, says, I got this anger habit. Every time I get mad, the first thing I do is I hit him. And I lose my job. Every time that way. I no sooner start a new job, something happens, I hit the boss. And I'm fired. And help me, guru. He's like, oh, well then, all you got to do is, every time you get angry, count to 10. Right? We've all heard that one, right? He came back next week. He said, Guru, that's not working for me. Every time I count to 10, I just get, that's like angrier with every count. You know what I mean? It's not working at all. And he said, okay. And the reason why he did that is because he said, okay, now I see you're serious about getting rid of this anger habit. Because a lot of us aren't really serious about getting rid of it. We use it. It gets us what we want. But when we're serious about getting rid of it, like this guy now was, because he came back, because Guru gave him a weak one that probably won't work. You know what I mean? But if you're serious, you'll come back. And he came back and he said, this isn't working. Help me. And he said, okay, so now I'll tell you what you do. He said, you start meditating like this, like I told you. Calmness every morning, calmness every night. Do this breathing, do this every day. And you say, I will not destroy my peace with anger. I will not poison my habitual calmness with wrath. Tell yourself this over and over, all the time. And he did. And he came back. In a couple of weeks, he said, Guruji, it's a miracle. I don't get mad anymore. Thank you. You saved my life. Now I can have a job. Now I can keep a job and pay my bills. See, that's what it's about. Practicality, okay? But Guru didn't settle for that. He's like, oh, okay, good. You're welcome. Then he calls a couple of his buddies over. He says, here, come here, you guys. He says, you see that guy? I know. He walks through the park every day at noon. And tomorrow, we're going to be in the park. And I'm going to hide behind the bush. And you guys are going to go pick a fight with him. You do whatever you can do. Pick a fight with him. You get him to punch you. Okay? And right when he goes to punch you, I'll jump out and rescue you. You know, but you get him to try to punch you, right? They couldn't get him to punch him, right? Guru wanted to know. He checked. He said, I want to be sure you really got it, you know? Because it's his job to make sure we really got it so that we can reach that liberation. The Guru's job is to get you to liberation and then get the heck out of there, right? It's really about you and Source, and that's all. And Guru's just that empty medium in between, getting you back connected with your Source. And that's why we listen to what Guru says.